Welcome back to Genius Lounge. Today we're going to talk about organization. So we're back with another clutter-free guide, and this time we're going to be talking about your home screen. The home screen on your phone is that place that you go where you open up other things. Its sole purpose in life is to get you other places, and it doesn't do a great job when things are disorganized. So we're going to take a look at how to organize your home screen by grouping some applications together and maybe even getting all those groups onto one page. So let's jump in and take a look. So here I've got my home screen on my phone, and you'll notice that I have 0 folders. Now you may not have known that you can create folders, but it's a super easy thing to do. Let me show you how. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap and hold on one of my icons on the screen. In this case, I'm going to tap and hold Google Photos. So all I need to do here is tap and drag my Google Photos app, and I'm going to hover over my Photos app. And you'll notice that it creates this folder called Photo and Video. It's trying to guess what these two apps have in common. And so it guessed pretty correctly that these are both photo applications. And you'll notice that they're still wiggling. What I can do is I can then tap outside of that folder, and it takes me back to my home screen, and now you'll notice that those two are grouped together. I can drag my camera app up there as well and drop it in. And then if I tap on that, it will bring that closer so I can see what apps are in that folder. Now, to freeze everything back in place, all I need to do is tap my home button, and everything's back where it belongs. If I wanted to rename that folder, all I have to do is tap and hold, tap the folder again, and you'll notice up here where it says Photo and Video, there's a little X next to it. I can either tap in there and continue editing what it's got, or I can tap the X and it will start over fresh here for me. So I'm just going to tell it Photos, and then I'm going to tell it Done, and then press my home button and lock everything in place. Now if you're like me, you have many pages of apps, and sometimes it can be a pain to get through all of those. On this particular phone, I've only got 2 pages of apps, so I think I'm okay right now. However, I really like it when everything's consolidated on one page and I don't have to jump hoops to find an app. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all of my entertainment apps together on the second page, and then I'm going to show you how to drag those apps to the first page. I'm going to group YouTube and Netflix together, and it guessed correctly that those are entertainment apps. I can drag this group, you can also do this with an individual app, to the left side of my screen, and then it allows me to drop that in on my first screen. Now likewise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a communication group. So I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to drag it up here, and it's calling this social. That's semi-correct. And I'm adding FaceTime, Messages, Facebook Messenger, my phone, and I'm even going to grab Google Duo, which is another video calling app, and I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to retitle this to Communication, and I'm going to tell it Done. So there are my communication apps. Now one thing you'll have noticed is that my phone and my messages are no longer in the dock area, the lower section that doesn't change. What I can do is I can actually drag a folder down into that dock so I can have more than just 4 applications down there. So I'm going to tap and hold, and I'm going to drag that down into my dock. So now communication, regardless which page I'm on, will always be on the bottom of my screen, so it's super easy to access. So hopefully this will help you get your home screen a little bit more organized. I know I have to go through about once a month and clean up my home screen just to make sure that everything's nice and tidy. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give us a like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring that bell so that you can get notifications each time we post new videos. Thank you so much. I'm Matt Troutman. We'll see you next time in the Genius Lounge.